Hi, Max Keller here, Save Your Home Buyers. You might have seen me online helping some senior homeowners and their families here in Northeast Tarrant County. And or hopefully you got a copy of my book, Home to Home, the Step-by-Step Senior Housing Guide. It's a bestseller. And it walks families through what to do with their house, all the different ways they can sell their house, ways they can stay in their home, the types of senior housing that's available, and how to pay for it. And then I wrote a chapter to the adult children. So that's my expertise. And one question that we get asked a lot is, do you recommend people like renting out a room? So if a senior is, that can kind of go two ways. So like a senior can rent out a room in their house to someone else, or as like a more affordable way to live, rent out a room from somebody else. And so actually in my workbook, it addresses that. So I'm going to break down a couple points on things to look out for if you're thinking about renting a room to live in or renting a room out in your house. So as you can see, like on this house behind me, there's like a little extra side door. There's like a front door over here and another one. So sometimes homes sort of can be retrofitted or made it to where if it's a big like one story, to where it just sort of makes sense and you can have somebody else living there. And if you're not using the space, you might as well get paid for it, right? So you can keep your home and rent out a room to generate some income. We've met people who have lived with seniors and helped them around the house in exchange for free or reduced rent. So you could rent out a room and somebody can help you with your personal care, getting dressed, or even just getting groceries, helping pay bills, things like that. Obviously, you don't want just anybody living in your home. It has to be the right person. So I recommend, doing a background check, preferably knowing this person for a long time. When I was helping take care of my grandma, she had some different people that, friends from church, and they had different folks either helping them or just like, helping keep up the house. And, you hear a lot of reports of things getting stolen and even worse. So you got to be really careful anytime somebody's coming into your home, for sure. The pros are that you can receive income from renting out a room, or you can pay a reduced rate by staying with somebody else. So that's kind of a win-win. The cons are safety, privacy, and, just maybe lack of personal space. So if that's something that's really important to you, that strategy may not work. The estimated costs, it really depends, of course, on where you live. But, here, I think, today we're in North Richland Hills. You should be able to get probably $400 to $800, to, maybe even close to $1,000 for renting out a room, if, depending on the house and how much of it you're sharing. So ways to lower the cost is you can get a shared room or rent out multiple rooms. Other things to consider: safety. Like I said, I'm not recommending this strategy. I'm letting you decide what you want to do. I'm just giving you the information. But safety is, I think, the primary concern. So if you go to live in a house with either a group of seniors or an adult that rents a room out, the same thing applies. You just got to be really careful anytime that you're living with seniors. So it's something to consider. I wouldn't just go and put a thing on Craigslist. My grandma, she had a 4-bedroom house, and after Grandpa died, it was just her. So she had thought, and we had thought about having somebody come and stay with her, just because it was an awesome house. It was a great house like this one behind me. We never did, because we really just couldn't find anybody. And between me and my mom, who's a nurse, we were just over at the house a lot helping her. And so that was enough. And she was kind of cool she was real chatty, but she was kind of cool with being by herself and having her privacy too. So just make sure you map that out and do, reference checks and screen people out. Just don't just go put an ad on Craigslist. I want you to be safe. So we've got some other strategies. If you're looking at some of the other different ways to, live as you go through your senior years, check out some of our other videos if you like this one, and have a great day. Be well and be blessed. Bye.